How are you all? Today I am going to continue the lesson which I had shown, which I had taught before. Yesterday I stopped up to these examples and I had uploaded it in the YouTube also. You have seen, I think. So today I am going to continue it with the examples. Children are playing games in recess time. Who are the children? Is there a boy? Is there girls? Or both are there? Or we can't identify who are them and what about them. So we call it as that common noun. He has spread a perfume in the entire house. We don't know what is that perfume, which type of perfume, anything we don't know. So that one also we can take it as common noun. Entire house. Where does that perfume had spread? Kitchen or room or dining room or toilet or the washroom, anything we don't know. A tunnel is going to be started very soon. Tunnel means a hole or a burrow. So we don't know it will go right or it will go left. We don't know. So it is also a common noun. Mother's milk. Whose milk? Which milk? Which mother's milk? Don't know. Tigers. Which one? Don't know. Cat. Which one? Don't know. So those are we call it as common noun, which we can't identify. We call it as the common noun. Unspecific person or an unspecific place or an unspecific thing we call it as the common noun. List of common noun. Adult, age. Now you don't know about my age, so can you find my age? No. List of common noun, we call it as the common noun. Amount, area, back, bed. If you don't know the meaning of these words, you can put it as the comment. Okay. Now you can in this page. I had written as the you can if you studied which I had given in the PDF. If you studied, you can do it. You can study about nouns. You can get A. If you try, you can get A. If you try, you can do anything whatever you want. Okay. Examples of common noun. We will catch you there after some time. Which time? How many time? We don't know. She has been studying abroad for years. How many years? I will throw a rope to you. Long rope or a short rope? We don't know the length of the rope. This day is unforgettable for me. Which situation? There will be more situation in that day. We don't know about the situation what she is talking. I saw a few women going towards the dam. So, who are those women? Short woman or a tall woman or a black woman or a white woman or a woman who had dressed shalwar? We don't know. He went to purchase something from the shop. Something. What he is going to purchase? Book or a pen or a razor or fruits or vegetables? Don't know. A child. Who is that child is playing near the swimming pool? Girls like men with good bodies. We don't know who are they. We are trying to sort out such problems. We don't know what are those problems. Let's go to the gym tomorrow. We don't know where is it. The whole family. Who are the members of that family? We don't know. Died in a car accident. In which school? Where? What is that school? We don't know. Mother. Who is that mother? We don't know. Okay. So these things we call it as the common noun, which we can't identify. We can take it as the common noun. Now we'll see the next page, and the phrase of this page. Try, Paki. Try. Everything can done by anyone. So try and try. One day you can fly. So you can try whatever you want and you can do it whatever you can. Proper nouns. There are lot of rules of proper noun. Now what is a proper noun? A proper noun may also be referred to as a proper name. It is a noun which refers to as a specific person or place. This could be the name of a person or a country. For example, the use of proper nouns during spoken conversation is not often considered to be important because the syntax is not affected. However, when we use a proper noun within our written work, it is important to ensure the correct use of capital letters. One important thing to remember when using a proper noun is that the first letter should always be a capital. Let's look at some examples of the proper noun. Okay, now in the first sentence they had said proper noun can be initialized by using the specific name or a specific person or a specific country or a specific place. So we can identify the proper noun. And then they had said in the second para when we spoke we shouldn't follow the rules, but when we write we should follow the rules. We want the rules when we write only. We don't want the rules when we spoke. Okay, so when we write when we used to write proper nouns, we should begin it with the capital letter only. That is the rule. Okay, there are four rules of proper noun, and that is based on capital letter. So Pride and Prejudice, John Doe, the Eiffel Tower, Australian Outback, these four names or a place or something, they had started it from the capital letter. So rules of the proper noun. Okay, rules of the proper noun. As with all areas of English grammar, there are certain rules which should be followed when using a proper noun. We are now going to take a look at these rules so that you can feel confident that your grammar will always be correct. Using these four rules, you can sure that your grammar is correct. Okay. Now rule 1, capitalizing the proper noun. You know, when you start to write proper noun, you should use capital letter. When you begin to write the proper noun, you should use only the capital letter. So the proper noun should always begin with a capital letter. It should be begin with the capital letter. It is not uncommon for people to use a capital letter at inappropriate times during their writing, and so it is important to remember to only use a capital letter when a proper noun is being used. This will make your text easier to read. So when you use to write a proper noun, you should begin the first letter with the capital letter. So it will be easy to read. Okay, second rule, proper nouns as relationships. Despite the proper noun requiring a capital letter, there are of course exceptions to the rule. Let's take the use of family relationship as a proper noun. For example, dad, mom, grandma, etc. Now, proper noun based on the family relationships. These words can be nouns but can also be used as a proper noun. When you are using them to refer to someone by name for the letter, they should be capitalized. Let's look at some examples. Now, if you use to write proper nouns using the relationship in that time also, you should start the proper noun by using capital letter. Please can you tell Dad that I have gone to my friend's house? So in this sentence they had used the capital letter. And then my friend's dad is a very nice guy. That is wrong. They had given the correct sentence and the wrong sentence. Rule 3. Direction as proper nouns. Now direction means the places. Where are you situated? That we call it as the directions. So the direction as seen on a compass should only take a capital letter if they are being used as a place name. Here are some examples of this. So if you start to write now Sri Lanka, Sri Lanka is also a proper noun. Country is a common noun, but Sri Lanka is a specific noun. So we can take it as the proper noun only. So when you start to begin that word, you should use only the capital letter. I mean the capital S. So they had given the example as my aunt lives in South Korea. My aunt lives in the south of Korea. So in that part, they had used my aunt lives in South Korea. Capital S is used in South Korea. My aunt lives in the south of Korea. South of Korea. So Korea is used in the capital K. Now rule 4. Things that do and don't need to be capitalized. It is sometimes difficult to determine what is a proper noun and therefore needs to take a capital letter and what does not. Here are some examples of things that do not need to take a capital letter. Now you will be confused when I should put capital and when I should not put capital. So they had given it separately, so you can identify it easily. Now you should use capital letter when you are writing brand names or weekdays or month names. Brand names means, for an example, Nike. Weekdays means, for an example, Monday to Friday. Month name means now this month is January. When you used to write those things, you should start with the capital letter. When you used to write seasons of the year or the job titles, you should not start with the capital letter. You should start with the simple letter. Seasons of the year means winter, summer, in that time and all. You should use simple W or simple S. Job title means now I'm teaching. So when you're writing teaching, you should start with the simple T only. Okay, now we'll go to the next page. Now I had given the examples of proper noun. So I had given a phrase on this page to start. Then you will be called as a brave guy, not as Pucky. Now if you study only, you will be called as a brave guy. If not, they will call it as Pucky only. So examples of proper noun. Kia Motors is going to launch its new car model this week. Kia Motors is a branch of the car. So they had used the capital K and M. The cricket player named Christopher Henry Gayle hits nice shots in the T20 cricket. So cricket. Is it job titles? They hadn't used capital C. And then Christopher Henry Gayle. When you start to write a proper noun, you should begin, rule 1, you should begin with the capital letter. They had used capital C, capital H and capital G. And then Czech Republic is a country in Central Europe. Third rule. Third rule. When you start to write the direction, you should start with the capital letter. So simple C and R is given. A huge sized cow is coming towards me. Rule 1, capital C. There is a lion standing in front of our car. That is a normal one. The Reliance group of companies becomes one of the biggest companies in Asia. So they had given capital A in the country. So it instructs the third rule. Reliance group of company. It instructs the fourth rule. Now he is coming from the bus of the Aussies travel agency. That is the brand. Elana loves her senior Maddie. So Elana means first rule, Maddie means first rule only. Royal Enfield launches its new model bike in Thailand. So these two, Royal Enfield mean the brand name, Thailand mean the directions. So they had used for two of them capital letter by beginning using the capital letter. The SWAT, the SWAT team is one of the best police departments in the world. So brand name. No one is allowed to enter the US President's office without special permission. That is a specific place. They had illustrated the specific place. So office. So they had and a specific person. So they had begin with the capital letter P. Thomas Alva Edison was a scientist who invented the electric bulb. Same specific person is started with the capital letter T and A and E. Usain Bolt is an Olympic gold medalist. Same thing. The CNC automatic machines are widely used in industries for obtaining perfect jobs. Why is that? That one also based on the third rule. Second rule. Fourth rule. The brand names. Now we'll go to the next page. Bravest guy in the world. So if you study hard, you will be called as the bravest guy in the world. Now, common nouns and proper nouns. Common nouns can be used to name general groups, people, places, things, and idea, which is being general. Proper nouns can be used to name specific people, place, and things. They must begin with a capital letter. This is the rule of that proper noun. So, example. If you begin with the capital letter, then only it will be the respect for that proper noun. Okay. Now common noun and proper noun. In common noun, lady. Proper noun, Helen. Month, January. Day, Monday. Country, Japan. Ocean, Pacific Ocean. There are a lot of type of ocean and lot of type of country and 7 days and 12 months and there are more ladies. So we can't identify who are them, who are that, and what is that. So we call it as the common noun, which we can identify the specific thing, we call it as the proper noun. Okay. And then try. One day you can study. One day you can be a genius. Phrase of this page. So thank you for everyone who had seen my video and who will be going to be see my video. And Nandri for the Tamil guys and Aibovan Subpatum for the Sinhala guys and Jazakallah Khairun for the Muslim guys. By Handicraft Green. Happy. Be happy every time. Thank you so much.